Hi, this is Terry Ensberg. The quote for today is, "Don't be afraid, Mary." And the speaker of the quote, the angel who said it to Mary, the mother of Jesus. This is my perspective, obviously. And let me say up front, I'm no theologian. I do read the Bible, but theologians have a wealth of historical and contextual information that lay people don't have. So, just my opinion. Here's how I think Mary's life went down. I think Mary was a teenager, maybe 14. She gets visited by a vision, by an angel who says, "Hey, you know how you haven't had sex yet? Well, you're pregnant and you're betrothed," which was a multi-stage process in those days. "And you got to explain this to Joseph now and get him to believe you." And she must have been like, "What?" Small town, probably just a village where everybody knew everybody's business. What a stunning turn of events for her. And then it got worse. So here she is. Fast forward, now she's full term. Literally, by the grace of God, Joseph has accepted the pregnancy and the betrothal and marriage, which were rolled up together in a way that we can't really relate to, because to us it's a threshold. Getting married is a threshold event. It's not a process, but then it was. So now here she is, and they are called to Bethlehem to register as whatever. I mean, that's Joseph's birthplace. There's an administrative requirement for him to go there. So now Mary is pregnant, full term, on a donkey, crossing the desert to please a bureaucrat. Okay, this would be like doing this to go to the DMV for, I'm guessing, a few days. I don't think it was within a day. What a tough situation. So now she's basically a scared kid on a donkey on her way to the DMV, full term pregnant. Then they get there, she goes into labor at some point. I don't understand this part. Joseph was born there. Did he have no relatives, no extended family? And in that place and at that time, that would have given you really a right to go and call on those people for help. I mean, hospitality and family connections were a very big deal, and still are. And somehow, no, there's no help for her. So that's where this part of her story stops for the sake of this video. Hi. So here's what I'm thinking. Have you ever had a situation in your life where you are in a bleak situation? You're, full-term pregnant on a donkey crossing the desert to go to the DMV, and you can do nothing about it. There's no way out. There is no way you can alter the situation. You can't wish it away. It is what is happening to you then. And you find yourself madly searching for some way out, or some way to convince yourself it's not as bad as it is. Inside you are flailing. You are looking for some straw to grab onto, some hope for relief. And there isn't any. I think we've all been in that situation. I know I have. I've had very painful, of course, by my age, everybody's had painful situations. I mean, my husband has cancer, my kids have moved away, I've lost both parents. Over the years, we've had business reversals, you name it, the whole gamut. And what I think happens at that point on the donkey, looking at the stupid desert, you have the choice that says, it's not what am I going to do, it's what am I going to be. Your only options at that point are internal options. They're choices of self. And for me, it boils down to, are you going to be motivated or energized in life by fear or joy? And of course, there's fear in those situations, but is it going to be the chairman of the board or just a member of the board? And for me, joy has to be the chairman of the board. And, you know, in the moment, in the crisis, yes, you're afraid. Yes, you're in a state of grief. All those things. And they have to have time to play out. But after the dust settles, you have a choice to make. And it's about who you are, what you are, not what you're going to do. And if you are one of my descendants, I ask you to make that choice consciously, because it's very easy to live a fear-based life and not know you are, not connect the dots, and not realize that the choices you're making in life are all driven by fear, because on an episode by episode basis, it can seem to make sense. You know, oh, I'm not going to do that. That sounds risky. Oh no, I don't think that. Oh no, better not to do that. And it always is justifiable within the instance you're in. But if you connect the dots, and that seems to be the main line running through your life, the main thread running through the tapestry of your life, you might want to rethink it, because it's not the most interesting, most meaningful, and most fun life you can have. That would be a joy-based life. Thanks for listening to me. Talk to you later. Bye.